Hello, and welcome to One Cool Thing, PC Mag's daily show where we talk to you about a cool thing that we've been testing out here when reviewing in PC Labs. I'm Tom Brandt, this is Victoria Song, and today for you we're going to be showing off a NutriBullet blender that connects with your phone to let you track your nutrition.
Yes, exactly. This is the NutriBullet Balance. If you've ever used a NutriBullet, then you know what it does. It chops stuff up, it blends it.
Yep.
But the difference is this one actually has a smart weight sensor inside, and you can use it to actually track the exact nutritional content of the smoothies that you're making, and then log them within the app to keep track of your calories.
This is called the NutriBullet Balance,
yes,
right? Okay,
yes,
and it costs $179.99. We're going to be talking to you about it today. We might even make a smoothie with it.
We're not going to might make a smoothie. We are going to make a smoothie.
We are going to make a smoothie with it.
We're going to make a smoothie
to show you, and we will taste it for you on your behalf. However, if you have questions about this or anything else that we might have reviewed here at PC Mag, or please write them in the comments if you're watching us on Facebook Live. If you're watching us later on somewhere else on the internet like YouTube or something else like that, definitely come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. where we will have yet another One Cool Thing for you. So the NutriBullet Balance,
yes.
$179, that's a lot of money for a blender.
It is a lot of money for a blender, but what you are paying for is A, the app experience, and then B, the fact that it has a smart weight sensor inside of it. So like this is, this is kind of going to be a niche product for certain people. If you are on a diet like AJ Kumar in our office is on the ketogenic diet. He's had a lot of success with that. Your intake's going to be restricted. You're going to have to watch what kind of nutrients you're taking in, your carbs, your sugars, your proteins, and all of that sort of stuff. So if you're trying to lose weight, or if you are trying to train up for an event, protein intake and carb intake, those are all really important things. But if you've ever done calorie tracking, it's
super easy, right?
No, it's horrible. It's terrible. It's awful. Okay. You have all these different apps like, oh God, you have different apps that you have to log stuff in, like the database isn't always complete, so you end up just sitting there in a restaurant, like apologizing to your friends. You're like, sorry, I'm on this awful diet. I'm trying to lose weight. Could you like sit here for 20 minutes as I just log in every single thing I ate? Do you know what 30 grams looks like? I don't know what 30 grams looks like. What's a portion size? Did you know that one portion size of pasta is about the size of a tennis ball and or your fist?
And how many grams are in a calorie? Yeah, these are the kind of things that you
There's 3,500 calories in a pound. This is the stuff you learn when you're doing fitness trackers and that stuff.
So the question is then, does this actually let you monitor the actual types? Well, so this just basically helps you count the weight of the food that you're blending, right?
Well, actually, so within the app itself, and I have the app here, you have a bunch of different looks. You have a bunch of different pre-made recipes that you can make. And let's when we were shooting the photos for this, we did I think it was like the apple avocado avalanche, because I am a fan of alliteration and apples and avocados.
Right, exactly.
I don't know where that is in here, but let's say you want to do the avocado kale weight. Oh, that's a bad pun.
Oh, that's so close.
That's a bad pun.
That's
smoothie.
So close to good
it'll tell you
there.
all the ingredients that you need, and also the nutrition. So you're going to get a little nutrition facts thing. You can tell how much fat, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrates, sugars are in this particular smoothie. And when you go to blend it, and we'll show that later, it'll tell you exactly how much of each ingredient that you have to add at the time, so you don't have to. So here's the thing about fitness training and weight loss. When you're on a really restrictive diet, they actually recommend that you get a scale and measure out and pre-portion everything you eat. And it is a miserable existence.
that sounds great.
It is a miserable existence trying to cook and do that, because you're just like taking chicken cutlets and you're like, oh, let me put this on this scale. This is 1 gram over. I guess I can't eat that, because it has to be very exact, especially for athletes or for people who are on restrictive diets or people who are really trying to lose a rapid amount of weight. And you should always consult your doctor.
Right. This is not a substitute for your doctor. This is not a
substitute for your doctor or doing some crazy celebrity fitness tracking thing. But You do have that within the app. And you can also create your own recipes. So if there's like a recipe that you like or fruits that you like and stuff that you want in your actual smoothie, you don't have to go with any of the presets. One of the cons that I found with the presets within the app is that they call for a proprietary NutriBullet protein powder, and you can't like skip it. So it's like, oh, I guess I'll add more nutmeg.
Yes, this is the Swiffer model or the printer model where the ink is expensive and the printer is cheap, basically.
Yes.
So if you're just joining us, we are talking about the NutriBullet Balance.
Yes.
The NutriBullet Balance, and as you can see here, we have some exciting things coming up for you, but we would also like to take your questions.
We've got a viewer who says, it's better to just eat fruit and let your body blend it. Is that an argument that you've heard before?
Okay, next question. No, seriously. Sometimes smoothies are a great way to add protein and antioxidants that may not be in a singular fruit. You can combine things like spinach. You can add spinach if you want greens or whatever's in there. You can add chia seeds and flax seeds and protein powder. So that's one reason why you might want a smoothie, as opposed to just eating fruit and letting your body blend it.
This is the argument. This is the same argument that when you ask, well, it's all going to the same place anyway. The problem is it doesn't necessarily taste the same if you blend it well. And ultimately, that whether or not that matters to you is, can you spend $179 with and get a lot of use out of an app with recipes. Now, so how does this actually? Well, we should kind of do a demo.
Yeah,
here,
we should do a demo.
Yeah.
So, unless we have more questions about,
we'll take some more questions later on.
All right.
Definitely write those in.
So, if you want to create your own recipe, what you do is you hit Create Your Own, Start, and it's detected the sensor.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now, is this Bluetooth or?
Yes, it's
Okay.
Bluetooth.
So
It's
you have
not
to be close
Wi-Fi.
by.
It's not Wi-Fi because I think that would be a safety risk
Right.
if you were trying to remotely control a blender and just blend it.
Right. So smart home devices have been in the news recently for being that's kind of a problem where people have been. Basically sending commands to the smart home devices when they're not home as a way of almost domestic abuse. So that's good that they only have Bluetooth. That means you can only be near the blender.
Yeah, so there's going to be a local. There's going to have a local component to it. You have to be next to your blender, which would make sense if you're trying to make a smoothie. So it makes sense that there's no Wi-Fi here. You're not getting gypped. So then it says to tap to select ingredient and then add. So I'm going to tap. And the database is actually really, kind of, how do you say?
Comprehensive.
Comprehensive, yes. Right. So I'm going to hit add ingredient. Wait, what am I doing?
Okay, you tell me when you.
I'm going to add ingredient. Note then search. I'm going to add mango.
Okay.
Fresh and pitted, and it says record amount. Done. So now put some of the mango in here. We're going to tag team, and then you can actually see how much is being added at a given time. You can see the amount and how many calories and how many grams it is.
So we're going to put the whole thing in. Let's see how much that is.
That's too much. That is
too much.
Too much. That is too much, Tom.
Let's
we have other fruits. We have other fruits here.
But don't they all go to the same place anyway?
We have a limited 32
those
ounce.
Mangoes are heavy. All right. So while she's setting up the other berries, let's take a question.
How hard is it to clean?
Not hard at all. You just basically disassemble and put it in the dishwasher. Well, not that I think it's dishwasher safe. I don't have a dishwasher because New York. But it's very easy to clean by hand.
This is coming to you from Manhattan, where there really are no houses with dishwashers. Let's put this.
So we have the strawberries. We're going to record the amount of strawberries.
And we'll take another question while we're adding the strawberries in.
Could you make margaritas with this?
I think you possibly could.
That's not the point, though. The point is to be healthy, right?
Yeah, sure. All right. We're good on strawberries. So now we're going to add some Greek yogurt. Okay. Yay.
This is 0% Greek yogurt, 0% milk fat Greek yogurt, and we will use this
plain
implement for
non-fat.
this.
Done.
But my hands are clean.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Sure.
If you say so.
If you say so.
All right. You put in the non-fat, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's non-fat.
Okay.
So you can just see it happening in real time. So like it's actually a really good way to stay conscious of what you're putting into
Right.
your smoothie.
Sure.
You should put a decent amount of Greek yogurt in, since I don't know if we're adding a liquid element. Do we have a liquid element?
Oh, we
in
do.
studio?
We do, right
We
here.
do? Oh, we have ice. Okay.
Yes.
So one thing that Alice taught me, our inventory coordinator, told me about making smoothies was that you want to add a cold component, otherwise the color may look not so appetizing.
So we are now getting up to 100. We're now up to 109 grams. Should I keep going? Should I do the whole thing?
Yeah, just do the whole thing,
All
because
right,
no one
all right.
wants half-eaten yogurt in this.
Oh, no? Okay.
Oh, you might. I didn't know you wanted.
All right, here we go. That is the entire container
Okay.
of Greek yogurt. We'll
And
even
then
get this last bit.
I'm gonna add some ice to it,
All right.
and then just add some ice here.
Okay, we'll also use an implement
Hi,
for this
here,
as well. No,
here.
that's fine.
Use a yogurty implement,
Okay.
or some forks.
All right.
There you go. Wow, we've got a whole cooking show on here.
Not yet, though. We need
Wow.
to see if it will blend.
Will it blend?
Here, yeah. help me out
The
here.
sister show to Will It Boot.
All right, that looks like we're getting close to the top. So I don't know if we want to
Just
push it down a little bit.
Squish
Okay.
it down just a little bit.
I see that hopefully the weight went up there. Hopefully the Bluetooth is working.
You know,
All right.
just
Should I add some more water in
Just add
too?
some of the water in
Okay,
there.
good.
Oh, yay.
All right.
This is
Did you
lovely.
add water or just ice into the add?
Ice, water, same thing, whatever.
Okay, that's true.
It won't be the
Different
most
forms of the
accurate,
same
but we're
thing.
just doing the thing.
I'm going to put another ice cube or two in just for good measure.
All right,
and
and
we're
so
done.
then when you're ready to blend, you can just go to the blend part of the thing.
Right.
And you can twist on the blender.
Okay.
Tom, I think
So did I put too much ice
you
in there?
put too much ice in there.
All right, so we're going to take
we'll
some
just
out.
take some ice out. Like this is not a pre-approved recipe that I tested at home, but here we go.
And while we're doing this, we'd like to take another question.
Okay. How many other products of this type have you reviewed?
Just this.
So yeah, you can actually go. We do have a smart home roundup of different smart home devices. It's difficult.
Yeah, so you're gonna.
Okay. Now there's
Lock
another
it?
piece here as well.
Well, we'll talk about that
Okay, we'll talk
in
about
a
that in a
half second, Tom.
All right.
Don't.
Here.
Get ahead of
let's
yourself.
Do both. Okay.
You can actually just hit a button and it'll
Oh.
choose between standard blend, super blend, crush, pulsed, and pulse blend. We're just gonna do a standard blend
so we're
right
doing standard smoothie.
now. A standard blend, and there we go. Yeah, twist on blade. We are
Okay.
twisting on the.
I think to the right.
Yeah, there we go. And it is. Look at this.
It is loud. That is one downside. I mean, it is quite loud.
It's a blender. What do you expect, Tom?
All right, so we've been done. We have 30 seconds left. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23.
It's very smooth.
All right, 15 seconds left.
This is interesting. I think you overstuffed it. Normally, I don't have to hold on to it. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So
The
note,
blending is complete.
all right, the blending is complete. Note, however, we did this with 2 people. You can probably do it with 1 if you don't overstuff it. That's just
Yeah, this was
just a hazard
mildly
of-
overstuffed.
Yeah.
So now we have a very, very beautiful. So then you just take the thing off. It's calibrating, and then you can actually track the calories within the app of how much you want to eat. So it actually comes with 2 bullet capsules. One very. You're gonna have to do this.
All right. So yeah, 2 capsules for this is the capsule, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
like the other capsule I have at home, but yeah. So it's a good geek.
Okay.
And
Put
then,
that in there,
And then
we'll.
it actually comes with a couple of accessories.
Yes, so you can bring that with you in the car.
Yeah, so you can bring it with you in the car. You can bring it to the office in case you don't feel like transferring it to a different thermos. You have.
And I will go
voila.
get some vessels in which to put this.
You're gonna get
so that we can
vessels. That's
tell
awesome.
you
So in the
it
meantime,
worked.
So if you just want to track a portion, you can just put the other capsule in there, track out a portion, and it'll be fine. But let's just track the whole cup for simplicity's sake. And then you get the whole nutritional content of whatever it is that we just made.
Which is
here.
Banana and mango.
There are no bananas
ice
in here. It's mango, strawberry, Greek
smoothie.
yogurt, ice. So it might be a little,
Icy.
it might be a little lacking in sweetness, but you can add stuff like honey.
My favorite is actually
spices.
chia seeds.
I had chia seeds at home too,
Yeah,
and
or flax seeds.
And the database is really comprehensive. They have chia seeds, they have flax seeds. I haven't come across an ingredient that wasn't already in the database. Even like psyllium powder. I don't know what the psyllium powder is, but that was one of the ingredients.
All right, so we're gonna taste this and let you know how good the NutriBullet tastes. But
Well,
first, we
don't
would like.
blame our cooking on the hardware.
First we'd like to take a question.
So is the database something that NutriBullet just comes with, or are there user-submitted recipes?
You can add the recipes to the. It's actually not bad. You can add your own ingredients to the database, but
that
the
is good.
database that the app comes with is quite comprehensive. So you can add your own and save your own recipes. I could save this recipe if I wanted to. So.
And that's actually the benefit. This is a free app, right? So
Yes,
it's not
it's a
like
free app.
you pay the $179 for the blender, but then you presumably get continuously updated recipes and things like that.
Yeah, I will say that the preset recipes, they do hawk NutriBullet's own protein powders, which you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
okay.
Right, and
but you
this
can
is-
just like sprinkle more spice into it or something.
Yeah, I mean,
like
and
that.
that's something that you're familiar with probably if you've looked at any recipe that's made by a company. You can substitute your own things for it. It
Yeah.
hopefully should work exactly the same.
Yeah.
All right, so we have made this delicious strawberry
actually
mango
have any?
smoothie. I thought it greatly exceeded my expectations. I think most of that was due to that extra 15 seconds that we blended there, counting down that timer, which
It's a
was
very
very helpful.
smooth blend.
I mean-
I will say that was just the standard blend. It wasn't even the super blend,
Right.
but like there's no chunks in here.
Right, it is very
Like,
smooth.
If you don't like pulp, this is pretty good.
Yeah,
great.
and so you get for $179, you get the app-connected blender, the vessel, 2 vessels actually,
You get
right?
two 32-ounce bullet caps. You get 2 of the to-go lids as well. So
And you get obviously the base with the
this really sharp monster
sharp
knife
things that you
thing,
clean.
Yeah,
Now, what are some downsides to the NutriBullet?
it's expensive.
Yes.
180 is expensive,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on who you're making these smoothies for, the 32 ounces may not be enough. Like if you're trying to do it for your entire family
Sure.
in the morning, then you're not going to be able to do it in one go. You're going to have to do 2 goes at
Sure.
it. Some family-sized blenders with the pitchers, like you can just blend an entire army in there and feed millions. Not
Now,
millions, but-
can you get this cheaper without app connectivity?
Yes, the regular NutriBullet without app connectivity, I think, is somewhere around the $70 to $80 range.
So that's definitely a consideration.
That's significantly cheaper. You can, however, you can make more than just smoothies. There are recipes for desserts and soups in there. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could make a soup. I think primarily you would probably use it for smoothie making or milkshake blending or whatever. And the whole benefit of it is that it tracks the calories for you. So
Right.
this is really for people who are on restrictive diets, trying to lose weight, or trying to bulk up because you're on a training plan.
And now, speaking of the health aspect, you can actually integrate the NutriBullet app with Apple Health as well, right?
Yes. Oh, and that's going to go into another one of the things that I found to be a quote-unquote con.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing that it integrates with is Apple Health.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are an avid Apple Health user and that's what you use to track your calories, then that's great because that's automatic. You don't have to do that. You don't have to think about it. It's going to link together and be done. If, however, you are like most people and you use a combination of Fitbit or what's the other one? Lose It, and all
right.
those different calorie trackers,
It doesn't work with us.
it doesn't work with those.
Oh no! You spend $179 in a blender.
There's not enough.
Oh, my God.
Like I would really love to see better third-party app integration with that, so that I wouldn't have to, go like, oh, great,
And then
another thing.
that
I have
is
to log.
something-
Though, if you are real committed, you can just take like the nutritional facts and port it to there.
Sure.
So like some sort of export thing to another
Yeah.
app would be nice. It would just make the whole experience a lot easier because always having to go through the NutriBullet app. You're not going to eat 3 meals a day
Sure.
with this unless you're like on some crazy cleanse.
The nice thing is, though, that is a software feature. They could add that
Yeah.
in the future if they are so inclined, and if they get enough feedback, perhaps you could always write them and ask them. But it's not necessarily a limitation of the blender itself. It's more
No.
the app side.
Now,
of
the
it.
blender itself it's quite powerful. I was really impressed with.
Indeed,
like-
and the taste is excellent. The consistency is smooth. I'm going to take another sip while we answer a question.
This is available through Amazon and everywhere else now.
So, this is the day after Prime Day. I just want to go to the NutriBullet Balance review on PCMag.com, and you can actually see here that although it costs $179 normally, like many other tech products, it is not always, the street price does not always match that. It's currently $138 from Amazon, which might make it significantly more palatable.
Ha! Pun.
Not
Sure.
necessarily more delicious, though.
You're a punny, Tom. You're a punny man.
All right, so it looks like we're all good with questions, and we're all good with this smoothie, which was, I have to say, really delicious, even though it only has 4 ingredients. I'll chalk that up to the amazing NutriBullet Balance.
Or me. I bought the ingredients, dude.
Oh, yes.
I know what I'm doing.
Or our resident smoothie expert, Victoria Song.
No, that's Alice. I'm her
Oh,
apprentice.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, we have lots of love went into producing this video for you. It gets 4 stars. It is an excellent blender. There are a few downsides. Definitely check out the full review at PCMag.com, and maybe you might be making some delicious smoothies yourself. In the meantime, definitely come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time when we will have yet another one cool thing for you.
Cheers.
Cheers.